Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading today. We're covering the typical topics, starting with an oracle card. We'll cover wealth, health, relationships, actions you need to take, a little bit of advice, the good stuff. Oh, you got the preparation card. Wow. Second time I've seen this card today. Okay, preparation. We're going to read from the oracle deck. Okay, preparation. It says here in the Seattle area, we have lots of ferries, and these smart birds have mastered the ferry schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing the sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. Okay, Aquarius. Interesting thing about this card, like I said, I've already seen it today in a daily reading that I did. I'm not sure if it will be posted on the same day as this, but it's certainly up before this reading is, if you'd like to go take a look at it. And I spoke about that preparation aspect from the book. The crows putting the clams out there. I think I called them oysters. That was my recollection when I was talking about them earlier today, but I guess they're clams. And that process that they use, they're so smart to do something like that and be prepared. They're really, operating very efficiently if you think about it, right? What does preparation mean for you? Why is it coming up multiple times today in these readings? What are you preparing for? Well, we've got the Nine of Wands reverse. So this card is in the first area, is in an area of career, finance, or money. And I read the Nine of Wands reverse is coming out of a period of a battle, a difficulty. The 9 and 10s reversed, I've got to be honest, have been coming out quite a bit in my readings, my personal readings this week. And it might just be a general energy that's out there for many. At the beginning, it's February, so when I'm doing this reading, February 25. So it's like coming out of a period where you were really battling for either a position at work, completing some sort of activity, fighting for money of some type. There's some sort of fight that was ongoing around career, money, or finances that really left you wounded. You were not left unharmed out of this situation. It could have been, it could have been a number of things, but it's an energy of you having to put up some type of fight, be involved in some type of battle over something financial, related to your financial security. And that's how I bucket it together with career, because career, job, money, finances, all together. The reason we work is to provide for ourselves. We may have savings, we may have assets, any number of things that could be involved in some type of battle that made you feel like you were in some type of war, and you were definitely feeling quite wounded out of that experience. And you're coming out of that, and preparation, maybe you're preparing to not encounter something like that again. Clarifying cards. I don't like taking groups of cards, but let's see what we've got here. We've got the Druid of Cups, the Apprentice of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. I feel like these belong here. Druid of Cups, like your King of Cups energy. Apprentice, kind of like your Page. So you can see them. I'll show you. So with these opposing in different directions, right? We've got our most elevated court card here with our first court card, Page in reverse. this is reinforcing the same energy for me. Like, this is not new and this is not novel. This is it's an emotional experience for you. The devil confirming this is around finances, money, material matters. And I also see the court cards as possibly between two people, or maybe almost like represented by two people. It doesn't have to be a personal relationship. It could be where one individual is very childish, very selfish, and another is actually quite emotionally mature and deeply rooted and grounded and able to be in touch with their emotions. Very calm seas, calm waters. That's this energy here around this area of career and finances. So it could be even people you're working around, working with. These could be energies around you. They could be energies around you in your family, in your friendship. These are just, one of these energies could be you and one could be another person. Take that as it resonates, but there's definitely some really opposite energies here in this mix, which may have been revealed through a period of difficulty. Someone may have shown their best and someone may have shown their worst around a lot of greed, materialism. Is there anything else here? Oh, there is. Judgment. I think for some individuals, this has been, there has been some sort of court or legal proceedings, or maybe decisions from kind of higher up, maybe like an HR or something like that, if you work for an organization, where a final judgment or decision has come down and has been made around this. And that's the piece that ended that war. Basically, a final judgment has been made to bring this to some sort of conclusion. So I do want to know more about this preparation card, but let's get through the other elements of what you're working through right now, and we'll see if we can get some more insights on what preparation means. So I'd like to know a little bit about your relationships and how you're doing emotionally. We've got a Hanged Man in reverse that came right behind this. I think it's the Princess of Wands. Yeah, Princess of Wands reverse. It's like stalled passion. Can I get some clarification? Yeah, boy, Eight of Cups reverse confirming the stall. There's some sort of blockage here in the emotional area. For some of you, you may have kind of put up some walls around relationships, like the fire, the energy, the passion. It's almost like the light has been taken out of your eyes. And you're stalled in progressing forward in relationships that bring out that kind of, that humanity in you, that passion, that brightness. There we go. Nine of Wands confirming it again. Maybe the financial aspect of this struggle is over, but the emotional part of the battle is still ongoing. Yeah. Heartbreak. We've got the Nine of Cups here, wish fulfillment. So something you have, for someone here, there is a lot of heartbreak because there was something that was, you thought was your dream come true, your wish fulfillment. And this experience has really broken your heart and shown you that dream isn't going to come through for you. So this is something that's a little bit, this energy is certainly stalled for you in progressing emotionally. So let's look and see what kind of action you need to take, because, you know, we want to help you with this piece here. Okay, we received the Six of Cups reverse. Got a lot of cards here. This is definitely your card for this part. It came out by itself first, clarifying the Six of Cups reverse, Apprentice of Wands, like your page. Okay. I think this is being clarified, telling you that the action you need to take is not putting your focus into the Six of Cups energy. So there is a lack of pleasure around you right now, and a lot of the focus is on this lack of pleasure, or the lack of community, companionship, like an emotional exchange, partnerships. There's just, it feels that that has been sucked away from you. You're distanced from it. It's very much in this energy, right? You are lacking passion in this emotional area. And even though you've got these walls and these boundaries up, somehow you're both not willing to put down your boundaries, probably because you've been hurt so much, but then also keeping the world out as a result of wanting to protect yourself, and deep down in your heart and soul, feeling hurt by the fact that you don't have this Six of Cups, like this pleasure, this community around you. So it's like you're creating your own bubble, and angry about living in a bubble. Maybe not anger, maybe anger is not the word, you know, just sadness and a lot of loneliness around living in a bubble. But it's a bubble you've created for yourself. And I'm sorry this feels like tough love, but there's something positive coming. But we've got to start with the reality. If we don't address, if this is resonating for you, and we don't talk about the elephant in the room, so to speak, but the obvious pain point, you know, it will resonate with you if you're somebody who is spending a lot of time alone, not going out, kind of setting these boundaries around yourself, and yet feeling lonely and wishing that you had more, and wishing you had these relationships or whatever. That resonates with you if that's you. And it might be difficult to accept that maybe you're contributing to that by isolating yourself, maybe, or not engaging, or putting up these walls. But the only way to change that for yourself, to actually have those relationships again, is to address them and take action in a way that will work for you. And this is really about a new beginning, about trying something new, something completely new. So I feel this action is in letting go of what took place. It was a tower moment for many of you. It's clearly very draining, very difficult for you. It's made you put up a lot of walls and boundaries. Use this tower moment as an opportunity to rebuild something completely new. There is a new idea, something that will be coming to you soon if it hasn't already come to you. Eight of Wands here. This is an offer that's coming to you, maybe a new position, maybe a new offer of love. It's some type of offer, some communication that's coming towards you very quickly. And it's something that you should take take advantage of or really take seriously. I do think for most of you, it is a work opportunity or a work offer. We're seeing 8 of stones here, followed by 10 of stones. This is, if it's a work offer that's coming in towards you, you should seriously consider taking it. Really evaluate it carefully because you want to be prepared, right? But you really need to seriously consider whether this is a worthwhile offer, even if it's like completely outside of the norm of something that you would normally do. I mean, that's kind of what this is suggesting, because it could be your fulfillment in the area of work, leading to 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Stones here. This is a very, very positive energy. So I love the action that's happening here. And even if this were my reading, the action that I would probably take is looking to see what opportunities are out there for me and start exploring other possibilities. Looking for it. In your mental energy, yeah, this is a mental energy. We've got Knight of Wands reverse. We have got 7 of Swords reverse. And we've got 6 of Swords. So good. You're ready to move on from all of this strife and difficulty. There's been a lot of aggressive, possibly unethical, possibly lying, trickery, treachery, sleight of hand. You're definitely ready to move on from that mentally. I think in lots of areas here, you're on the cusp of something entirely new. And that's maybe what this preparation is talking about, because I feel like you're coming to a completion in this area of work and finances, and there is an action to be taken, like another opportunity coming. So as one door closes, another opens, right? And you're certainly ready to move past whatever this negative energy is that you've been working in that created that wounded warrior sort of feeling. You're ready to move on from this mentally and just move on into a new season. But there are some walls up emotionally here that still exist for you. That's probably the one area where maybe even you could use a little bit of help or do some extra work. So in this area of healing, while I shuffle this card, let's think about what we can bring into. What energy do we have in the area of advice? What do we have in the area of advice? Transformation. Butterfly spirit. Okay. Well, I was feeling this transformation energy a bit, like you're on the cusp of something new, and it definitely has come out here, right? With this something that's different and new, putting your energy here, definitely something coming forward here. And it being your 10 of Pentacles, this being your financial security, that's what's going to create that security for you in the future that maybe you thought was here, but it wasn't. So there's certainly something transformative. Whenever you get the Judgment card, we're in a life event that is transformative in some way. And you also have the 6 of Swords here, moving on from something. So these are all indicators that something big has happened, and you are going to evolve out of that and transform in some way. We have the High Priestess in reverse here in the area of your higher self. And so I do feel that maybe you are not listening to your intuition. You're hiding something from yourself a little bit. What other advice cards do we have here today? Interesting. So I would normally only take 3, but I do think these go together. We have the Fool, the 3 of Pentacles, and the World here in this last position. Hierophant, Queen of Swords. Okay, so for this section of your reading, this is kind of, higher self, spirit, universe, overall energy, what it's communicating to you, really the advice section of the reading. We see a transformation coming, and out of this transformation, what first may need to happen is making sure you're getting in tune with yourself. If you're blocked off emotionally, setting up a lot of boundaries, you may be participating in many activities that are shutting down your inner voice, not listening to your inner voice. We can do that in many, many ways. I'm not going to list all of the ways we might do that. But examples are just anything and where you're doing to avoid thinking or feeling. And it can be any type of doing. You can think it's rest, but whatever you're doing in that rest might be a mechanism for avoiding difficult feelings. So if there's an opportunity to, have somebody in your life that you can talk to about these difficult emotions, especially if it's professional help in some way, I do support that for anyone and everyone. We're all humans. We all have moments where we need to speak with somebody, and really just ranting and venting might be what you need just to be heard by someone right now. I really feel that energy, and maybe being heard will give you an opportunity to hear yourself. In the advice, we have this Queen of Swords energy, the Hierophant energy, and like I said, we have the Fool to the Three of Pentacles to the World. This is great. I see you moving into a period of very clear, high thought, high intellect, like knowing your power, stepping into your power. So while you might be in an energy right now where you are ready to move on, ready to do something, there is some sort of element of uncertainty here. And really, you are in a period of preparation. That's all this is. This is preparing you for the next season. This season is a season of transformation for you, where you are going to be stepping into your true power. This Queen of Swords, this is your energy. You are stepping into this energy. This is set in place as an evolution for you to actually be in your true self. And that is this Queen of Swords energy. High intellect, high ability to communicate, knowing what you want, being able to set boundaries without harming yourself with those boundaries, okay? I feel that the Hierophant is here telling you that you might be moving into a more spiritual season of life. It's also telling me that you might be encountering some sort of activities, hobbies, communities, possibly in your new role or a new line of work that's very, very connected with something that has to do with your wisdom, what you've learned out of this experience. And that's very much tied to the Queen here. High mind, high wisdom. Whatever happened in this experience has educated you in a way that you're able to communicate and share this with the world in some way. And be part of a community where you're able to support others. So we have the Fool card here. This is a new beginning, and this is everything that's being said here. I do think it's related to this Queen of Swords, Hierophant energy that you're in. This is your new beginning. You're going to be collaborating with others in an area of work. So this is tying back here, and it's going to feel like a completion. That's your Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Stones energy that was showing up above. So this is like a completion. This is almost like an overview of the next season, because we are going from 0 to 21. And that's a complete journey right there. And it involves the area of what you're doing for work, what you call work, whether you make money from it or not. But like your true passion, your true work, this is what's coming to you out of this whole experience. That's what this is. So it's telling you to keep an eye out for that. This is the energy you're bringing into this new experience. A lot of authority and wisdom. You've earned a whole new position in life, and you're stepping into it. And that's this transformation here. So take some time, work on your inner knowing, trust it, lean into that. That's where the final transformation comes in. You've got an incredible path right here laid out for you. This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the Two of Wands in reverse came out like it's not even going to be a choice. Once you see it, once it crosses your path, you'll know it. The moment you see it, you'll know it, and you won't even have to choose. It's like so meant for you. You're just going to be like charging right towards it. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this reading resonated with you. Thanks for joining.